Coach T podcast, and the NFL show is presented by Turner Sports Training, TST. All right, fellas, we did it. Yes, we did it. Whoa, we did it.
Oh, man. That was a whole season. That's crazy.
The whole season, bro. No matter what, nobody could ever take this away from us. The whole entire season.
Yeah.
Yo, I think we missed, I think well, not missed, but we didn't do Thanksgiving. And we didn't do one other week. Because I have it in my mind. I think it was week 16, possibly. Because I have it all categorized. But it's only like 2 weeks.
I missed a week or two.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. All right, it's 10:30 for you guys, man. I don't want to hold you up too much longer, but y'all gonna be getting some text from me during this game. You better believe that.
Go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Hey. You know what time it is? Yeah. You know what time it is? Some people are probably like, what time is it? You know what time it is.
It's showtime.
We going to the ship. 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 We are here. We here, y'all. We here. The NFL, the big ticket. Yes, sir. The Super Bowl. We are here. We going to the ship. And you are now listening to the Coach T NFL show with Kyle and Hicks. Yo, this is about to be a phenomenal show. We about to talk everything, any and everything about the NFL Super Bowl, about the Rams and the Bengals and their matchup. We're going to talk props. We're going to talk, obviously, the matchup. We're going to talk about possible MVP candidates. We're going to talk about the whole gamut, man. But before we do that, fellas, as always, for our last show, man, it's a little bittersweet. But for the last one, man, tell the good people out there that are listening, how you doing?
I've been doing pretty good. I'm enjoying, I'm right by Cincinnati, so I'm not right by Cincinnati, but I'm in Louisville. It's kind of down the street. So a lot of Bengals fans here, especially because Louisville doesn't have a pro team. So we kind of a mix of Colts, Bengals, Titans people. But a lot of Bengals fans. That's, of course, the oldest team. And, interested to see what Burrow's going to do. Joe Burr. But I think that I'm just excited in general for the Super Bowl. I love the Super Bowl. I'm watching the NFL honors right now. It's been pretty good. And other than that, ready for this last week of football. It's been sad without football long, but bittersweet to see this last game.
Yeah, man, I'm doing super, super well. Super pumped that we are here. We are to the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
And it is exciting, man. And I'm telling you right now, I don't think there was one person on this entire earth that would have guessed this, man. It's crazy. It's insane.
That's what makes it so sweet.
Now, as I say that, I was actually going to get into this a little later, but since I actually just said that, there is one person in this world that actually did say this. And I don't know how real it is. I just saw about it. But the Simpsons might have striked again. All right, they might have striked again. I saw something where it had Bengals versus Rams in the Super Bowl, and I'll get to the score a little later. But I'm doing real well, man.
Good, man. We speaking on that, we're gonna do a lot of predictions. So it's good that you kind of are reserving that right now, because I know the fans out there that are listening, they know what we do, man. We talk about these games, we give it extensive breakdowns, and then at the end, man, we make great predictions, which we've been pretty good this year, I will say. We're gonna pat ourselves on the back on that one. We're gonna clap that up for ourselves.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We've been pretty decent this year. So obviously the big games, Rams and the Bengals. Now that I look at it, and I don't know why I haven't noticed this yet, but officially the Bengals are I don't know. Please tell me if this is right or wrong. Are the Bengals officially the home team in this matchup?
Yes, they are the home team. It is alternating. It was just the AFC's turn this year to host it, and it was obviously in LA already. So it was kind of just a coincidence that the Rams made it when they were already the home team. And the AFC, they were the home team this year.
Okay, so they don't do by like overall seeding who is the official home team.
Nope,
okay,
I think it just alternates every year.
That's dope. Okay, you learn something new every day, people. That's what they told me in elementary, and I see it's true. All right, so we're gonna go through the games. Before we actually get into our actual picks for the games, I think we talk a little bit about props. What are props? Props are the game within the game. We talking, over under for yards, over under for touchdown. Who actually will score a touchdown? Who maybe scores the first touchdown? What color will the Gatorade be at the end of the game? Coin toss, head or tails. When you talk about the Super Bowl, obviously the game and the matchup is one thing. But lo and behold, man, the most important thing for a lot of people out there are the props. And the little game within the game in terms of what you're going with, who you're picking, what players you think will explode, what players do you think are going to be slowed down in the game. And again, stuff like coin toss. Do you think it's going to be heads? Do you think it's going to be tails? I was always taught tails doesn't fail. But I'm also a heads guy too. So I don't know. We'll talk about all those things. What we're going to do right now, we're going to talk about our best prop picks. And again, they may sound random. They may sound like I don't even know how Vegas came up with these props. Like, do people even care about that? It's some random ones, so we're going to have fun with it. But we're also going to give you guys some good little tidbits when it comes to props for this game before we actually get into the breakdown of who we think is going to win and why. So who would like to begin with this, with our favorite props? Kyle, I got a feeling that you maybe want to begin here.
I mean, I can begin. I will say, actually, looking at these, I don't necessarily have actually. I mean, let me see here. Hold up.
Let's do some fun. Just some fun ones you think maybe will hit, maybe not. Maybe just some fun ones you think, hey, this is kind of cool. And if I was to pick on it, this is what I would choose.
So, yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. So I would say, I guess one that I would do. I think it's pretty fun. It's not super out of the ordinary, but I think with the two offenses we have, the two quarterbacks we got, there's a special going on for this one, and it's Joey B and Matt Stafford to have 3+ touchdowns each.
3+. All right, they have 3+ touchdowns each.
Yes,
passing.
3+ passing touchdowns each. They got that up to +900, my dog. +900. That basically means you bet $1, you win $9. Really good odds there, and I really do not think it's out of the ordinary. Another one, honestly, I don't know what the odds are, but the other one is the coin flip. All right,
I have it all pulled up here for you. I don't know if I have the coin flip, but yeah, let me know and I can shoot it out for you guys.
Okay, bet. If I were you guys, just me personally, I am going heavy on the tails. I think I saw a stat where it has been a while. It has not impossible, but it's been a long time since the coin flip has gone back to back in the Super Bowl. Last year it was heads, so I am going heavy on the tails this year.
And that's one of those props where it's truly 50-50. Like it's truly 50-50. Let me read off. I know Hicks, you want to throw in a couple, but let me read off for the listeners out there some of the props that they are offering. I want to read off some of the props that they are offering. Just for example, so we have, and again, there are a lot of them, man. You can go on the first play. Will it be run or pass? You can go on shortest touchdown scored. LA Rams, their first touchdown, who is going to be. Bengals, their first touchdown, who it will be. Obviously, the receiving, the rushing, the passing yards, you can go through that. Let me see. Last play of the game to be a quarterback kneel or not. So that means will the game end in the victory formation? Rams first drive result. Will there be a 2-point conversion attempt? Will there be a successful 2-point conversion attempt? Let me see. What will happen first for the Bengals? A punt or will they score points? Same thing for the Rams. Will it be a punt first or will they score points first? Most first downs. The Bengals are +132. This is handy dandy online book right here. You have Cincinnati Bengals. They are +132 to get the most first downs in this game. The Rams, they are the favorites there at -162. So you can even do props of who will get the most first downs in the game. Total first downs, over or under 41.5. Total third down conversions, over or under 10.5. So, I mean, you guys can see literally anything that has to do with the game of football. I think you can even find which team or which coach calls the first time out. Yes, you heard that correctly. You can have a prop, or you can pick a prop of which coach, Sean McVay or why is his name escaping me? Taylor. Yeah, Zach Taylor, who actually calls the first time out. And if I heard this correctly, I think in the last 9 games, Sean McVay has called the first time out of each of those games between the two coaches. So that's it. There you go. That may be a hit right there. The one that I like, and I said Hicks, but sorry, I'm just jumping out there because this is one that I can remember. One that I like, will each team make a field goal 33 yards or more? And the reason why I like that is that both these teams, they don't have a high rate of going for it on fourth down. They're not like the Chiefs. They're not like the Chargers. The Chargers they were going for fourth down almost half the games that they played. So for the Bengals and the Rams, they're more on the conservative side. So I think once they get into the opponent's plus territory, they get into the opponent's side of the ball. Side of the field. I think if they get to a fourth down situation, especially in the biggest game of the year, they're going to try to take those short points. So I think both teams hit a field goal 33 yards or more in this matchup. And again, that's a prop that you could pick. So Hicks, you got anything that you like, or you taking a look at, or something that you just thought was fun?
I'm not big into like the crazy prop bets. I'm more so in thinking about, Super Bowl MVP. Which for me, I honestly think it's going to be Cooper Kupp, which he is one of the leading, obviously, people to win that.
He's plus 550 on that.
So I think that I don't know. I feel like it's been a minute since the receivers won, and he might just have that change around play at the end of the game. The other one I think about is who might be like, if there'll be a defensive score or not. I always think about that. Defensive scores matter in the Super Bowl. Then just turnovers. How many turnovers are people gonna have? Because that's important in any game, but especially in playoff games, and especially in the Super Bowl. Each turnover in the Super Bowl will be forever remembered. So it matters. So that's kind of some of the stuff that I look at.
Okay, I like that. And you brought up a great point, Hicks. So in terms of just overall Super Bowl MVP odds, Matt Stafford is the leader. Joe Burrow is right behind him. Of course, the quarterbacks are going to be the leaders there. And then Cooper Kupp is third. Again, he's plus 550. Aaron Donald, is fourth. He's plus 1,500. And then Jamar Chase is actually behind Aaron Donald at 2,500 or plus 2,500. And then in terms of, again, they got everything, y'all. Like position, you can even just pick the position. Quarterback is minus 290 to win the MVP. So it doesn't matter who you're picking. You're just saying that one of the quarterbacks is going to win. Wide receiver is plus 300. Running back or fullback is plus 1,000. And then any defensive player is plus 900. And then this one is it's all plus right here. But Super Bowl, will the Super Bowl MVP be on the losing team? Which I don't even know how many times that has even happened. That is plus 3,500. So, you know what I mean? Crazy stuff. Looking at some of these special team props, they even got their own little section, and they also have defensive props. So Kyle or Hicks, I can go through those just quickly. But special teams props, again, opening kickoff return for a touchdown, plus 5,000 if that happens. So you put $100 on that, and they return the opening kickoff. That's $5,000.
Bears Colts 2006. It happened.
Yep, Hester. Hey, opening kickoff. Will it be a touchback? Yes or no?
Bro,
again. Yeah.
Just say really quick, that one. That's another one that I actually forgot to mention about earlier. The reason why this is probably so close to in the bets. That ball, you guys have to understand, is the second that ball is kicked off and the play's done, that ball is being put in a box, shipped to Canton to go put in the Hall of Fame as the opening kickoff ball. Like it literally gets there. Excuse me. It literally gets there less than 24 hours before the game ends. Okay, so it's a brand new ball. The equipment managers get like 30 minutes before the game to break it out of the package and get it, nice and soft and things like that.
Take some air out of it.
No, I don't think they can do that.
Is it Brady's guy?
official, and both teams get like 30 minutes to like beat it up and just get as rough. But they're brand new balls. It's like a brick kicking those things. So I'm telling you right now, it will absolutely not be a touchback. Continue.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Well, they're about even odds, so there you go. If you like that, you like that. I mean, successful onside kick recovery in the game. Yes, is plus 1,600. No is minus 6,000. Defensive props. This is for Hicks. Will there be a safety during the game? Plus 730 for the yes, minus 1,300 for the no. Will the interception be returned for a touchdown? You can look at that. Defensive or special teams touchdown. The no on that is minus 320. The yes is plus 250. I mean, literally any and everything you can think of. You can take player tackles. Which player has the most tackles overall plus assists? Logan Wilson, Troy Reader, Von Bell, Jermaine Pratt. They got a bunch of guys here. Sam Huber, Eli Apple, cornerback. He's plus 3,000. Sack props. This is a good one. Team to record the first sack. You can pick the team on that. Team to record the most sacks. Player to record the first sack. Player to record the first sack for the Rams. Player to record the first sack for the Bengals. So, again, I can go on for days for this. Again, this is what, to me, this is an added benefit, an added draw to what is the biggest game in all of professional sports, which is the Super Bowl. It's the props. Again, you can go down to what color will the Gatorade be, and I'm not going to take time to try to look at that, but will it be red? Will it be blue? Will it be orange? Will it be yellow? And I think you can actually pick the prop of, will no Gatorade be thrown on a coach after the game, which is kind of boring to me. I mean, you got to be a party pooper if you don't even want that, which is that's not my flow, but again, this is just an added feature, and it's just something to keep the game interesting for people that are into that. So I figure we talk about some of those props, and there's some really good ones. So if you're into that, I'm sure you already started looking. If you're not into that and this kind of intrigued you with it, be responsible, of course, but there are definitely some really cool props out there that you can take advantage of.